could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just vote an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me.
Well, hello, Fishnet.
Yeah, hello. Hello,
Welcome
Chad. Hello, Claire.
Welcome to Bear's house.
The Bears house.
Yeah.
Now, here in Packer country, that could be dangerous.
What? Are you a Packers fan? Wait a minute.
I have to be.
You know which Jersey Bear is a diehard Packers fan? Like the only team that I ever rooted for ever, all the way back to 5 days. I'll give you one guess. I mean, how many Bears do you know from New Jersey?
Kind of up here on the screen next to me, I bet.
I bet you, yes. A.M. a cheesehead. Yeah.
All right.
I am. And it's weird. My whole family is actually. Yeah.
Well, then we're going to have to take care of that. Make sure you have enough cheese heads and jerseys. And
I have. So I even have best partner in the world. She a Packer fan. I got Packer mama, Packer nana, like all of them. Like I believe me, I'm packered up. I guess because
it's amazing.
Redheads look good in green, so I get all the green and gold. Like I get all the green and gold for the holidays. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm a Packer fan only because I'm here in Wisconsin. Yeah, you kind of have to be.
You do?
Otherwise,
really? Are they like that? Well, you guys own the team. You're the only ones in the franchise who still kind of own the team. And I love that. And that's why I've been a fan ever since. And the way that the team actually greets you guys and gets right into the stadium, the stands with you people, it's fantastic. They're all about their fans, and I love it. Even the scandals, whatever. Well, I don't know about the new quarterback though. I'm like, what?
Well, we'll have to see.
Oh. Well, what are we gonna do? Did Aaron actually leave a protege? I don't know. Did he?
Jordan Love, apparently, from what I've seen, but then I don't really know football. I'm your atypical male. Sports mean next to nothing to me.
Yeah. Hey, Jared. Oh, we got somebody questioning what kind of Packers we're talking about. The legitimate ones, like the Green Bay Packers, a football team.
Acme Meat Packers is what they started off as.
I don't love. Yes, I love. I do love love. I do love love. I love being in love. I love all kinds of love. Can you tell, Jared? I'm actually quite happy today. Don't mess with me. I already got called out today for doing shit content. the whole channel. Shit content. Way to get a Bears stream started, right? Let's just talk about my shit content. Hey, John. Yay. Like, what is it? Is this old friends night? I loving this. Loving this. Okay. Listen, tonight we're going to do Am I the Asshole, right? Tishner, because this is what you signed up to do. I should keep it that way instead of changing it on you, right?
It's okay.
It's like, that wouldn't be cool.
I'm here to entertain the masses.
Yeah, well, apparently you're going to get a bad rep for appearing up here. You're going to be one of those people that does shit content with the shit content creator.
Well,
it's like,
if only you knew what my job was.
Oh no! Don't tell me he's a shit extractor. We're in trouble now, people. Like, there goes my channel.
You know that meme of describe your job as bad as you can? I always put on I stir the shit pot and lick the spoon.
Great. That's good. That is good. Okay. Let's hope your services won't be too necessary tonight. Let's hope. Let's hope. AT2, I'm putting that comment up. He wants to know. Let's see. Come on. Cooperate. There you go. What if I'm not the asshole, but sometimes I enjoy playing with one?
Join the club.
You would be like a lot of my friends and a lot of you would be like a lot of us, I would think. I would think that's perfectly normal.
9 times out of 10, I am.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, John.
It's needed.
John, so good to see you. So really good to see you. And so everybody, tonight is a little different. We're going to do it like Mrs. Cassandra's. If you'll remember, a little while back, we did an AIT and we changed the format. No more like me present, going through the asshole Reddit and trying to figure out like what you guys might want to weigh in on. We're going to leave it up to them, aren't we? And I should we're going to search the Reddit with my ID.
Gosh, I'm hoping we could find one that says something to do with aquariums.
Well, would you like that to be the first word? You could pick. I was going to say,
try it.
As my honored guest, you would be allowed to pick the first one. And to be legitimate, I'm going to put it right up on the screen. Yes, I am actually typing things as we go. I am. Yep. So you can see it live. You see me mess up live, to an unnamed strawberry. Yes. This is how we do shit content live. Okay. So I don't want to type the word shit, but what word would you like?
Like I said, aquarium.
Let you choose aquarium. Okay.
Yeah. I say
let's see what comes up. I do believe I spelled it right. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, there's some asshole ones and some not an asshole ones. So now, chat, you can see the first ones coming up. All right. There are. Okay. We'll just these on just this top search right here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can read them. I think I can make it bigger even for you. Oh, then there's only 5. All right. There's 5. From these 5. Wait, actually 4. Because you can't read the other one. Let me see. Wait a minute. All right. It keeps changing. There's 5. Can you guys read it okay? Let's see. Let me add it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, I'll read them to you in order. Number 1. Am I the asshole for not wanting to pay for my co-worker's new aquarium? Number 2. Am I the asshole for not letting my dad put another fish in our aquarium? Number 2. Number 3. Am I the asshole for being angry over an aquarium? Okay, that's number 3. Number 4. Am I the asshole for letting my daughter set up an aquarium after my fiance and I agreed to no pets? And then number 5. Am I the asshole for telling someone not to use flash in an aquarium? All right. Just put the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the most numbers wins. The one
Am I the asshole? I had a friend
AT2,
that...
same rules apply, AT2. You cannot put 69 in there without a phone number. I expect to put that phone number out, dude. Put that phone number out. We do not have teasers here. We don't do it. 4, 3. All right, we've got... Oh boy, now I gotta count. This is the hard part. Okay, fish nerd. We have. Oh gosh. All right, we have 1 for number 1. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for number 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 for number 3 and a number 2.
I like number 3.
You like number 3, so your vote's
I
going
like
to
number
number
3.
3. All right, so
Trump card.
Trump card. You get the Trump because you are the guest. I'm going to let you Trump.
Right.
And you know what? It's a good one. Am I the asshole for being angry over an aquarium? Here we go. All right. Oh God, is it going to be? Look how long that is. Okay, I'm going to read it. All right. Okay, chat. We're going with number 3. We're going with 3. Okay, here we go. Obligatory on mobile excuse formatting. Whatever. All right. You ever notice that they do that with the excuses on these?
Well, of course.
Do you have YouTube playing in the background? You're gonna have to mute it because it's coming through.
Oh, geez. Hang on. Let me mute and go yell at Sean.
No, don't yell at her.
Turn it down.
Just to turn it down so we can't hear it because it's causing reverb. That's all. All right.
Yeah.
I'll read to them while you do that. All right. So earlier this month, my 19-year-old female aunt and my 36-year-old female came with her sons, 5 and 10, to visit. We had a sort of Christmas party with the 4 of us, but towards the end of the day, the 5-year-old snuck to the back of the apartment and fed my fish that I keep in my bedroom. Mind you, this wasn't a $10 bowl with a goldfish. This was a heavily planked tank that I had spent easily $1,000 of my own money on. That was the home of a fish that's particularly dear to me. This tank had been established for nearly a year. It's not something I can just replace, even if I did have the money. So my cousin comes into the living room and says, "Cactus hoarder, I fed your fish." And I said some things I probably shouldn't have, not directed at anyone, just at the situation, as I hurried to see what the damage was. I was angry with my aunt, so I'm sure my tone came off as a bit asshole-ish. But I asked that she replace the filter and dirt from the tank, about $200. Not the fish or the plants or the hardscape. She immediately snapped back at me that I shouldn't be mad because he's just a toddler, that she can't keep an eye on him every minute, and that she can't afford that. She then went on that I was dumb for having spent that kind of money on something when I could have been spending it on college. She said I should have had the tank closed, locked, and up high where he couldn't get at it. I've only had a kid under 10 in my apartment twice in a year. I've been living here. I get it. Kids get into stuff, even if you blink. But her son ruined a year's work of mine. The shrimp I kept in there have died, as have the plants. Not my fish, thankfully. I don't plan to take her to small claims court or anything, but good Lord, she isn't even apologizing for her kid damaging my property. She's not poor. She makes more than 6 figures, so I think I'm being quite reasonable if I asked her to cover the full repair and replacement cost. They've only visited twice since I've had the tank, so I don't think it's exactly reasonable to expect me to have had the tank childproof, regardless of how much I spend on the other parts of it. Bedroom door was closed, but I don't have a lock on my door. Fish food was away in a drawer, and honestly, I'm not even sure how the kid found it. So am I the asshole for being angry with her over a fish tank and expecting her to compensate me for some of the damage? Well,
been there, done that. Oh,
wow. Well,
Yeah. Uncle, I fed your fish. Yeah, but the fish don't eat pork chops.
Exactly, but the fish food was in a drawer. Like, this kid went out of his way to feed those fish.
It's an education opportunity. No, not for getting upset. But yeah.
I don't want him cursing in front of a 5-year-old, regardless of his temper.
No.
Read the room. You don't yell in front of the toddler. But the attitude of mom of toddler is a little off-putting, as well as his. Like, I can't believe they can't come up with a compromise here. But you're right, Juju. I always tell my friends too, with kids, I invoice back. Yeah, like yeah, if they did it, you're responsible. I'm sorry. And besides, well, who lets the kids go roaming around other people's houses, going into closed doors rooms? Like 5 years old? The 5-year-old did it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, how did the 5-year-old get out of the room with the mom without anybody knowing where he was going?
Yeah.
Oh, John. Of course, John. If she used the Ruby Franks method of parenting, the kid would have been duct taped and unable to wreck the tank.
True.
Of course. John's been paying attention to social media.
Duct taped and locked in a closet. I like that.
You're right, AT2. Thank you for answering my question. I asked who lets that happen. He said assholes. That's who, Claire. Assholes let that happen.
Yep.
Let the kid go running around the house like that. Exactly. Okay. I do admit it was very messed up. Like, this is just like, okay, Aaron. Oh, there's a lot. Everybody's involved. Fish nerd, look at these. If the aunt doesn't make the kids work off the course, then he'll never learn to knock the fuck around with other, not to mess around with other people's stuff. I agree, Aaron. If there's no consequence, then he's going to keep doing it. And if the aunt doesn't have a consequence, she's not going to pay attention to the kids in other people's house anymore. Like, come on. Liz said, my great niece's child is the fastest crawler I've ever seen, almost like running, dreading the day he does run. No one will be able to catch him. Yes, but at least people will be looking for him, right, Liz?
Because, and hopefully he is taught that you don't just open any door.
Exactly. Closed door is a closed door for a reason. And welcome, Liz. Thanks for being here. And all of you, I didn't get to say hi individually because we were running late due to plumbing issues in shit content and all kinds of stuff. I can't even explain what the last 45 minutes have been like before we got here. But I do appreciate your patience, Fish Nerd.
All we will say is Claire was temporarily indisposed
by shit
and there were mechanical issues.
Was so apropos. It was so apropos. Whatever. It was so appropriate based on the conversation I had right before I got here that would happen. That it's like everything just lined up. It's like the stars, the planets, everything. And I just burst out laughing. I just can't laugh hard enough about it. It's just too funny. All right. So Commander gives us a little bit here. They should make a Garbage Patch Trump card with Trump just sitting on the toilet being a horrible. Anyone remember the Garbage Patch Kids trading cards? I do. I actually remember those. And I wouldn't buy it if it had Trump on it. Yeah.
I think I had them saved up till a few years ago.
Yeah. I think that we are actually, when we make more memes and we just keep bandering his name around, we give him what he wants, which is fame. He wants to be the topic of conversation. He feeds on it. He does. Hey, Sin, how are you? Nice to see you here. Oh, man. Maybe make a chat poll. I don't know. I will. I am going to make a chat poll on this one while Fish Nerd gives us his opinion on how they should have addressed this, you think?
Well, I do like the idea of duct taping the kid in the closet, but no, it's an educational opportunity to. You don't feed that much to a tank. But if it would have caught early enough, damage should have been minimal. So probably didn't catch. Should have been. Yeah, should have been. Should have been. I mean, an established tank can handle an overfeeding event, unless it was, a full container of food dumped in one shot. Yeah, that would be bad.
And this is a hard one to give like just a brief poll, because remember, there's only 4 options in a poll, because like there's got to be a better way for them to have figured this out. But I'm going to list fish tank owner, toddler's parent, toddler, or everyone, because I can't figure how to separate it better. But I know there's a lot of combinations we can do of all of that. So feel free to comment in the chat, people. This is your show. Live chat, live choice. This is your show. So you know, I don't know.
God.
Basically, I think they're all assholes in this one, to tell you the truth. Except the
Well,
fish. The fish is innocent.
the fish
Yes.
is innocent.
And the poor dead shrimp. I'm gonna have to have a service for it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think for me it's everyone, because first of all, the kid, he's got no manners, but basically at 5 he should know not to go into closed doors and stuff. And he actually went looking for that fish food, so he was on a
Yes, he
mission.
did.
He knew
Yes, he
those
was.
fish were in there. Okay, now so here's how I'm thinking, like, and I add a lot to these stories. It wasn't said so in the actual story, but because the kid knew that the fish tank was in his room behind that closed door and kind of went looking for fish food, I believe, knowing how toddlers act, that this kid already had the mission of he was feeding that fish, which means they've been talking about the fish in front of the kid and never laid out the rules of do not touch the fish or feed the fish because you could hurt them. So I think if they
Yep.
made the child aware of the tank and that he had the tank, and the tank is this big cool thing to a 5-year-old, you also have the responsibility of the things you don't want to happen. Like, if my door is closed, don't go in there, and don't touch my fish. And don't feed my fish. Like, taking care of fish is serious stuff. You do not feed them.
And that's why
inappropriately. Right.
my nice tanks are out in the open to be seen by anybody.
And that's why, besides the fact that he cursed in front of a 5-year-old, I don't care what the 5-year-old did. Don't curse in front of a 5-year-old. Okay. Especially if it's not your 5. If it's your 5-year-old, curse all you want. Okay. But if it's not your 5-year-old, we'll do it. Yeah.
Heat of the moment,
yeah.
it can happen.
It can, but I'm holding him a
it's
little
not right,
accountable
but
here. Yeah. But mom of the toddler more than anything. Okay, more than anything. You know, she's the biggest asshole. But I do think they all have.
I think the tank owner and the toddler share about 5% at fault because they were involved. You know, like being in a car accident, you're 10% at fault for not staying in bed that morning.
Yep. April kind of agrees. He's not a toddler, he's a kid, and you know right from wrong. Yeah, because he's 5. Like, I thought toddlers stopped at 3. I'm not sure. I don't know. I know toddler is younger than 5. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. You never feed anyone else's pet. That's right, and that's like a basic rule, especially if you're going to be going around. But I feel he wasn't instructed. He was enticed by the fish tank without knowing the rules. And I think that people need to be careful about how children perceive things. Like, you're making something nice and fancy and you're bragging about it and it's so important to you and everything. Of course, they're going to be gravitated to it. It's new. It's exciting. It's fish. I mean, come on. You have to lay down, as dreary as that is, you do kind of have to give them the guidelines, you know, along with it, especially if you're going to hold them to task for the behavior, right? But mom, oh man, don't even get me started on mom. Listen, you know, I could see why the kid doesn't know the rules, because mom doesn't know accountability for nothing. She don't want to take responsibility for crap. So I could see she's not teaching said child to be responsible. So yeah, this just miss. They're all assholes as far as I'm concerned. I feel bad for the fish. I'm glad the fish didn't die, but you know. Yeah. Now, on the other hand, is it worth $200 to break up a family relationship?
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it.
You know what? I this is the asshole I am, and I'm gonna own it. Like, I am an asshole. You know what I would do? I would say, you know what? You do have the money for the 200 to pay me for the 200, which would make this go away. But I don't want your 200. I want you to realize that you didn't read the room, that you're not raising your kid right, that you're not even accountable, but I can't expect you to raise your kid right. So when your kid comes over here, I'll make sure he knows the room. And I would talk to the child. I would say, I'm glad you like my fish, but you put my fish at risk. And I'm sorry that that's going to make you feel bad, but you need to know about consequences. And the shrimp died, and that's on you. And your mom should have told you. And also it's on me because I should have told you. So we all bear the responsibility of a dead shrimp here. However, the fish is going to live, and he'll live happily if you no longer feed him. You may go in and look at him. If you ask me to open a closed door and go see him, I will let you go see my fish.
Yep.
I like that you like my fish. I want you to be a fish person yourself when you grow up. I just don't want you killing any more shrimp or invading anybody else's personal species. And I'd use it as a lesson learned while I tranced mom into the
Let
ground about her
me
bad
teach you
parenting.
about fish.
Yeah, I'm
Let,
that asshole. Yeah.
let
let
me
me
teach
teach
you
you.
about fish.
Yeah. Let me teach you something while I trounce your mother at the same time. Yes. It's not about the money, it's about the principle.
The
Exactly,
principles,
82.
yes. I
Yeah.
can see if she needs to replace the soil and the filter, that was
Mm-hmm.
a lot of food.
Yeah, but I do think that Fishman needs to take a little responsibility for like
Right.
that child. There's no way he didn't know it was in there. It was a closed door and the fish food was locked up in a drawer. There's no way he didn't know. He's had that child in there with the fish tank before. So he really should have laid down the rules himself.
Yeah.
It,
Correct.
especially in your, I tell people that when you've got your boundaries and your expectations, it's up to you to let people know. Otherwise, they're going to disappoint you. Then, when they disappoint you after you've already told them, then you have at them. Okay. But until then, you need to take responsibility for whether they had the information or not. And apparently, the 5-year-old didn't. We would think basic information from his mother would have covered the subject, but it didn't. So, everybody has a little bit of responsibility here on it, in my opinion. But I'm an asshole. I mean, I'm just like, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, my younger sister and cousin fished our goldfish bowl and they were around 5. We came home from the beach and since they didn't get to go, they fished at home. Oh my gosh. That's kind of
I've seen it.
sweet and tragic at the same time. But goldfish are pretty hardy. I mean, I've had
Yes, they are.
somebody carry a goldfish throughout the house to show people out of the bowl. Like, look at my fish, look at my fish. And I'm like, you gotta keep it in the water. That's where it lives. You gotta take the bowl with it. You can't take it out of the bowl to show it to your friends. Like, but it was a lesson. But the fish lived. Goldfish are pretty hardy. The fish lived. I was surprised. I mean,
Well,
they're carnival
there are a number
prizes.
that are very hardy.
I mean,
And
how
then
many
there
of
are
us?
a number that, you look at them
What-
wrong and they go belly up.
Well, the goldfish that are actually grow up to be the big carp, they're pretty hardy. Like, because they
Quite,
give
yes.
them away here on the shore, on the boardwalk. They're like carnival presents. They're in
Oh.
bags of hot water that like has been sitting on the boardwalk when it's 100 degrees, and everybody's walking around the boardwalk with a bag with a goldfish in it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Those are the common comets,
Yeah.
they're called.
Yeah, and they're pretty hardy because many of them
yeah.
survive. And we've raised them, anything, but it was fun. I can't get to all the comments. I'm so happy you're all commenting, though. Thank you. There's so many, though. Fish Nerd, you're popular. Look at this.
Wow.
Wow. You
Yeah,
might
and
be
you got the advantage. I haven't
Fish
seen
Nerd.
it.
You can't see the chat like on YouTube or in here on StreamYards.
I see nothing here, and
I'm sorry.
hang on. Let me pull it up on my phone, and right, there
Listen.
it is.
I'm just telling you, you're pretty pop. You might be you might turn my channel from shit content into actually something. Who knows? Who knows?
Fish content?
Fish content. Anyway, I'm sorry that the shrimp died, but let me just check this poll. Hi, Sean. Okay, let me see what this poll's saying. 79% say that the mom, the toddler's parent, is the asshole, and 21% agree with me that the actual everyone is the asshole. And it says 19 votes. That means 3 of you didn't bother to vote. What's wrong? What's wrong? Come
Shame on you.
It's your stream. Live chat, live choice now with AITA. I want you guys involved. But I'll take the 19,
Okay.
And we'll take the 19 so we can move on. You want to search something else? Shall we say, let's say, what do you want to search? Let's see some words in the chat. Okay, from those that want to participate. It's your choice today, and the majority rules. So what do you want to search next? Toddler did nothing wrong. Icarus, I know they needed education. They really did. They just needed a little bit of education. All right.
Grills. Okay, Mouse.
Grills. Uh-oh. Mouse.
She's jealous of my new magic grill.
Fromage, like in cheese? Okay.
Yes.
I agree. Grills. Juju and Mousy want to look up grills. Mippy wants to look up Bad Dragon. No, I'm not going to that website, but I will see if Reddit has anything to say about it. Story 4, colonoscopy. Oh my God. Whoa.
Oh.
Anime. Cool. Anime. I love this. Grill. Okay, wait, Missy. Mousy, that's grill twice from you. Only one grill per person, please. Okay.
One vote per person.
Cristola, were you behind again? I'm just glad you're here, girl. You're a lot of fun. Give me a word. What do you want to search? Please, no animal. Okay, we won't search an animal. Believe me, I don't want another investigation into an animal. I'm just closing that case up. It was tragic. But you're all going to find out. All right. Is there a Reddit for the 10-year-old peeing in Mississippi and then got arrested? What? No, wait. I don't know, but Liz, you did give me my next Google search. Search for water sports. Nope. Nope. All right, Walmart. Okay, Walmart. All right, I have 2 votes for grill. If I don't get another one with 2 votes, it's going to be grill, people. Like, come on.
Oh no.
All right. Happy Meal, colonoscopy. You're on a like a theme here, Grace. Fromage, colonoscopy, and Happy Meal. That's weird. I'm just saying. All right. Walmart has 3 votes. Walmart it is. Sorry, Walmart Grill got outvoted. Walmart it is for this one. All right. We'll do the same thing. I'll put it in.
Okay.
Oh, and here we go. Oh, it's nice and big. 5. Ready? I will read them. Hey, Renee. Thank you. Let me just do this real quick. I'll put this up. Sorry, birthday. You know. I grill 2 to 3 times a week. It's 100% a dead animal.
Yes, dead animal flesh.
Dead animal flesh. Yeah. I do like grilled mushrooms. I do like grilled vegetables, and I love grilled pineapple or peaches, especially honeyed peaches on the grill. Oh, so good. Anyway, besides, I digress.
Try.
It's very good, very good. You take, fresh from. You just take them, you cut them in half. You take the pit out. You drizzle. Yep. You start grilling them. And then when you take them off, all like heated through with the grill marks on them, and you drizzle a little honey. Oh, it's so good. All right.
Sounds like the way I do acorn squash. Oh.
Okay, so let me read this. Am I the asshole for buying my friend's kids' clothes from Walmart? That's number 1. Am I the asshole for not showing my receipt at Walmart? Not the number 2. Am I the asshole for bringing up my snake to Walmart and traumatizing a woman and her kids? Number 3. Am I the asshole for taking someone's full cart at Walmart? Number 4. And number 5, am I the asshole for pretending the people selling cable or internet at Walmart don't exist? Do they exist? I don't know. Wait, am I the asshole for pretending the people selling cable and internet at Walmart don't exist? Okay, that's number 5. All right, we got a 3, we got a 4. We got quite a few 4s and quite a few 3s. do you see a trend here, Fishner? They're going for the asshole one. That's already pre-marked. I like that. I'm going for that. Yeah. All right. So
I'll put in a vote for 3.
You're putting in a vote for 3?
Yeah. The snake in Walmart.
Yeah. Oh man, this is close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 4. I need one more vote for 3 or 4. I don't want to be the tiebreaker. Somebody hit a number. Both. Icarus, I know you like me. Mrs. Cassandra said 4 for the kids' clothes. And then Wrecker said 3. And then Cassandra said, no, I said 4. Oh, it's a 4. It's a 3 and a 4 fight. Mousy said 3. Okay, so that's 2 more 3s. I'll see more 4. And Ox came in for the win with a 3. It's a 3. Okay. But I'll tell you what, people, because it was a tie, and it is chat choice. Mrs. Cassandra, stop voting. You only get 1. I can only read it once, boo, but I hear you. And because Mrs. Cassandra, you want it so bad, and chat gets the rule tonight, we will do 4 also. But first, we're going to do 3. What do you say, Fishner? We'll do 3 first.
I like that idea.
You like that idea?
I like that idea.
We're going to keep Mrs. Cassandra happy. And this one's about snakes. Okay. Please, somebody go hold Juju's hand, please. Mousy, you gotta hold the Juju because I don't want anything happening here. It's all about snakes. I don't like this, actually. You ready?
There are no actual snakes in the room.
No, there's no snakes in the room. It's a snake-free zone. Unless we're talking about the personality snake, then I could not really vouch for that. But anyway, am I the asshole for bringing my snake to Walmart and traumatizing a woman and her kids? I've owned snakes ever since I was 19. I'm 26 now. I occasionally go to reptile shows, or the educational program director at the local library will ask me to bring some of my snakes so I can show them and teach the kids about them. So last weekend, I did one of these programs and the kids enjoyed it. I brought my banana ball python. And after the program, my wife texted me that we needed something from the grocery store. I figured there was no use driving all the way back home just to drop the snake off, so I decided to just bring him with me into the store. I have done this before with no problems. Well, I'm in the store about 15 minutes. Snake is on my shoulders, and this woman and her 3 children approach me. One of the kids is bawling his eyes out, and the woman looks angry. She said my snake was scaring her and her kids, and that she was going to report me to security, the managers of the store. I pointed out that I had done this before many times, and everyone in charge of the store already knew about me and my snakes, that they were fine with it. And I backed up a little to give them space between us. She said that this was an inappropriate place to bring the snake, and that I didn't know if people had phobias or were allergic to them. I told her I make sure I'm a good distance away from anyone when I do shop with my snakes. And if the snake was scaring them, then they should probably back up and I would gladly leave the area. I guess we were making enough noise that one of the managers did approach us. He apologized to us both and told me it was probably better if I take my stuff and leave so that my little guy didn't get stressed from the argument and just come back later if I still need something. He just didn't want this to turn into something huge. The woman said something about calling the police if I came back and how traumatizing this was for her kids, but I was headed out to check out, so I didn't really hear her. I feel like I could have handled that better, but I tried my best. Am I the asshole? Hold on one second.
Oh, hell no.
I'm trying to find something in the chat that they said I missed, and I don't see it, and I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to go look after the show. I don't have access to it on here, but thank you very much, Autistic Shield. I'm sorry I missed this. I am. I didn't see these, and thank you for starring. Okay, I lied. I have grilled corn and asparagus. That's from NA. Okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I grilled dinner rolls last weekend.
Yeah. I would like to apologize that I missed messages. It's going really fast. The chat today, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube, but I'm looking over on the YouTube side. But thank you very much. I didn't mean to miss anything. And I'm sorry if you have something else that you have to do, Shield. That's cool, you know. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew I do see it now, you know, just in case. Yeah. But what do you think about the snake? I mean, honestly.
Honestly, he did everything correctly.
And why would she, if the kid's crying, she actually walked up to him near the snake with her kids?
Because the new entitled ideas that people have is, you know, I don't like you wearing blue. Why are you wearing blue? You should not be wearing blue because I don't like anybody in blue. So what?
I don't. You know what? I am just thinking. I'm just thinking that it kind of struck me when she said she walked right up. The kid was already crying. So the kid's crying about the snake and he's scared. Instead of taking him out of view of the snake, she walked up to the guy with the snake to yell at him.
Once again, another educational opportunity lost.
I would say that, like, that was like no offense to anybody named Karen, but that's a Karen alert, like, right there.
It
like,
is. It
what
is.
is that? Like, it's
Of
okay.
course, the line in there that's saying, "Don't know if people are allergic to snakes." Don't know of anybody who has a reptile allergy.
Listen, and even if it is, why are you going towards him?
Yeah. You don't like it? Go the other way. And it was a ball. It was a python, relatively docile.
Yeah. You know what? I hear you, John. Like, we're on the same page, right? It's like infuriating to me. It's like really infuriating. I don't understand. I don't understand this mom at all. Like, what is it with the moms today with us searching? Like, I don't know. I hate to judge parenting because everybody does it different. You know what I mean? But there's just some simple things, like, don't put your kid at risk. Your kid's crying. Take care of your kid. Don't accost a stranger. Like, get out of the way. It's not that big deal. Especially if
don't like snakes. Don't go near the snakes.
True. Now, the snake is not like running loose in the store. It's not attacking anybody. He's got control of the snake. He's just minding his business. Okay.
Yeah.
And even if you have an allergy to snake, it's not one of those, like, it's not a crime. It's not a crime or a violation for him to be walking around with his snake.
Would it be better if it was a cat, a dog, a pig, a bird?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Just because it's a snake.
Right. Let's just wait. Karen, scared of cute snake, but probably open carries. Yes, she's probably drinking in public and driving with her children, but she's going to accost the snake guy. We don't even know if that's true. We don't know if that's true, but I hear you, Brilliant. Like, yes, they do pick and choose their moments, don't they? Like, yes, I do. And welcome, Brilliant, and welcome. Okay, bad parent. My kid is scared of, so I'm going to bring them right up to it. She's exactly. I'm just like, I think I know where my vote is going. Karens aren't getting enough bone, so they're taking frustrations out in other ways. I think so too. It's like, I think that's the whole Karen disorder. I think it's an easy cure. It's an easy cure. It definitely is. But the snake dude thinks he's entitled to bring his snake wherever. Well, he has before, so there's no reason for him not to. Now, if he was told when he went in there, it seems like he doesn't feel that entitled because he actually said if they had a problem, they would tell me and I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Like, he's not saying my snake has rights to be wherever it wants. Like, he's not doing that. He's just saying, they know me. I've been here before with my snake, and it was never a problem. So do what you got to do.
And he also goes out and educates people on them. I think he knows what he's doing with the snake.
So, I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
It's like anybody walking through a Walmart walking a dog.
Listen, I'm not pro anybody bringing their pets into a public place like a store or where there's food and all this other stuff. I'm not. Just like I'm not very fond of free roaming pooping animals in general. Okay?
No.
I'm just not. If they don't use a toilet, I don't think they should be in public places like this. Sorry. But I'm not a fan, but like I said, it's not illegal and they didn't stop him, and he's not accosting those children or that woman. They actually came to him, So, I mean, I don't like snakes. If I saw him, I wouldn't go up to him. I would go the other way. Okay. And I might feel a certain way about the snake being there, but I'm not going to accost the gentleman over it for sure.
Yeah. I would rather see somebody in with a snake or a dog or a cat than to leave it in a hot locked up vehicle in the parking lot.
True. Says, Juju says, I don't think it's safe to have a pet at the store. Would Walmart really let you walk around with a snake like that? Well, apparently they did here. If he didn't fake this, which a lot of these could be, who knows? But Walmart has done worse. I mean, they have done worse. They don't really, they may have a rule, but that doesn't mean every Walmart follows it. Walmart rules are followed by the Walmart managers and all, and they're usually people from the area. And so, they bend rules based on their communities and stuff and the people they know.
I've seen a lot of Walmarts. They will allow, if your pet is under control, on a leash, in your hand, in a bag, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, true.
If you let your rabid pit bull run wild off leash, chasing people down the aisles, that's a problem. But a snake on a shoulder, in control, I don't see the problem.
I do and I don't. Like, like I said, any animals in the store
Right.
actually kind of get to me. Because cleanliness and things like that. All right. Let's be honest, fish nerd. Does a snake actually wait for an appropriate moment to let loose, pee, poop, whatever, to defecate, to expel waste? No. So, like, it just makes a situation that I'm not comfortable with in regards to buying products or food or anything else or handling things.
I could see that, yes.
Yeah, but I'm not unrealistic that I don't know that every Walmart is infested with mice and birds and that they're free roaming and pooping on everything anyway. But like, let's just don't bring any extras in. You know what I mean? And Mipit's got a point too. She said, "Let me find it here." The problem is, I could see it, Mipit, on. Oh, there it is. I can see the comments on YouTube, but then I go to grab them over here in StreamYards, and I can't match it up. It's like all it's all mixed up. It's weird. What about working animals? Well, I think if you mean like for the blind or security animals for autistics or disabled children, I do believe a well-vested, well-behaved animal like that would be appropriate, because that animal is not going anywhere but where it is, and it's not even going to go to the bathroom while it's in there. Like, they're very well trained. And I think that the laws do protect those. So whatever I feel about it, it is legal, and Walmart can't keep them out. Neither can the caring. If her child is allergic or scared of that dog, too bad. There's nothing she can do about it. They are legally protected to be in environments where animals aren't normally allowed. So, it's a little bit different, You see, I went to a smoky Halloween party at a warehouse, and some guy there was walking around with a snake. We judged him. Yeah, and you can. And absolutely. And it's really up to the store whether they allow that or not. I don't think he's purposely breaking a rule that he doesn't know about. At least in the case of the AITA, I don't think he was going out of his way to harass anybody or be entitled. But I do think the other woman was. Yes, her child was upset, and I think she handled it inappropriately. Instead of smoothing her child, and taking her child aside and getting him away from the snake so he didn't have to worry about it, she chose to accost the gentleman and make it worse, And I don't know. What do you think would happen if she said she would go to call the police? That would be hysterical. Can you imagine the police showing up?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, ma'am. You say your child was upset and was terrorized by the snake, so you went to the snake charmer guy and with your child in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's run towards the guy swinging the running chainsaws.
Yeah, I would say, sir, could you back away from the woman in, like, if please,
I think he wrote down that he did back away.
He did back away, and he did try to give space because he saw the child was scared, so he backed away. Well, she going to call the cops and make it even longer. So call those cops. I'm sure he would have said, sir, if there is any rule with management about the snakes, you'll have to abide by it. But could you please just do not interact with people like this. Protect yourself, And to the woman, like, if you're afraid of the snake, people have a right to do what they're going to do. You don't control the world. Please take care of your child so I don't have to write up a report on you. Really, for having a screaming child. Listen, I'm allergic to screaming children. Okay, I'm not going to call the cops on that woman because her child is screaming. I don't like that her child is screaming. It's annoying AF. I do not like the sound of screaming children. It kind of makes me uneasy. Okay, but am I going to call a cop? No. I think that's funny. She was totally entitled. Let me do a poll.
Okay, let's do the poll.
Let's do the poll. You got much to say about this woman?
I have yet to come across a woman as such, and I look forward to the day because I'm going to have fun because I'm just that kind of asshole. I sit and talk to the spam phone calls. And I waste their time if they're going to waste mine.
We can only do 4. So I think, what is it? It's the snake owner, the parent of
Snake
the
owner?
crying child, Walmart, or everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, we can only do 4 this way. Okay, we're starting another poll while I read NA's next. And thank you for the support, NA. I'm appreciating. By the way, all of this is going to the new computer phone. Let me just see what we got here. Let's see if I can put. Where is this? Why can't I find it to put it up here? Maybe it's in the start. That's why. Whoever is starring for me, can I just say I love you? If you're not already married, could you talk to me, please? Okay. 23 years ago, I worked at Blockbuster, had a customer that always brought his huge albino python. Oh, is that B albino? Okay. Albino python, because no matter how busy, he never waited long in line. I would imagine he didn't wait long in line with a big python there. People are like going, you go ahead of me. You go ahead of me. Okay, you go ahead of me. You go ahead of me. Yep. There you go. Definitely.
I guess me and snakes. I had a friend that raised snakes, and he had a about 20-foot python that had free roam of his apartment.
Yep.
He would often sit on the curtain rod above the couch and end up dropping into somebody's lap if you sat on his couch.
Wow.
He dropped in my lap more than once.
Wow. This is like so cool.
He was.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, certain snakes I don't play with. The ones with the sharp, pointy, poison dripping bits. Don't care to deal with those, but
yeah, Record's got a point.
Most in the trade.
Record's got a point about the mom. That's like running up to Leatherface and asking him to nicely stop cutting you into pieces. Like, please don't kill me. Good point. Exactly. Yep.
Would you please stop killing me?
Yeah, and that Karen, you're right, John. She was so entitled, she probably would ask to speak to Leatherface's manager. Yeah, I have to admit, she's a bit much. I'm wondering if this one's real. Listen, Grace says, when I get my capybara, you won't mind him at Longhurst Steakhouse. I would. I don't know about Fishner, but I would have an issue with a capybara hanging out at the steakhouse.
Now, animals in a place where food is served and consumed, I tend to have a problem with, unless it's Walmart, a personal
Don't your Walmarts have those open? They have concession stands. They have food everywhere. They do the samples, and they have the place where you get the sodas and the hot dog, the dollar hot dog, and the pretzels and everything. Like, they have food and drink at the Walmart by me.
They don't have the tables, chairs where you are sitting and having a meal.
They do. They have little. You can get food there at Walmart.
The ones by me don't.
Okay, so as long as there's no open food products, you're okay with animals.
A restaurant type environment.
True. So you want to buy a scented candle that some bird just shit on? Like, not me. I don't.
If your bird shit on it, I hope you're a good enough pet owner to clean up after your animal.
I got a better one for you. You're walking down the aisle and you want to get the big 50-pound bag of gravel, and it's on the bottom shelf, right?
Okay.
How do you know that so-and-so's dog didn't just walk down that aisle, pick up his leg, and pee on your bag? You go to pick it up, and now you've got dried pee, somebody else's dog pee, like all over you and your product that you're bringing home into your house. This is the issue I have about free roaming defecating animals.
True. True.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, if they can't control the mess and the dirt and the stuff that they spread, then they really shouldn't be in a public environment where we're going to have to deal with it at a later date and perhaps not even know about it. Right? Like,
correct.
Who's going to wash
I understand.
a bag of gravel before they bring it into the house?
I work with many millions of gallons of bovine manure, and it doesn't bother me as it would you. But this is me personally.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Grace says there is a cappy by here. He lives with his parents and they bring him to die in Mount Fresco to the dog-friendly places. It's true. We have dog parks. We have dog-friendly restaurants and amusement areas. We have festivals that allow you to bring your pets. We have cafes where we sit outside and dogs are welcome to sit with their owners. I live on the shore. It's all for tourists and stuff. And so there's a lot of this. We're a little more open about that. Even the nightlife. There's outside places to sit and hang that they will allow you to bring your animals with you, but they're designated. So when not designated, it's not allowed, So they do try to make some allowance. I mean, listen, I'm a dog owner and I love my dog. And if the dog goes with me everywhere, as when I had the puppy, when I was raising the puppy, everywhere I went, the dog went. You want to be able to bring it places with you. You don't want to not have coffee with your friends, if you're, training a dog. Like you want to still have life, But I couldn't, I could go to a dog-friendly cafe outside, but I know I couldn't bring my dog to the library. Like common sense, people.
Yes.
Okay. I just think that, some people get a little carried away with it. The caring, though, I'm going to look at this one. What do you think? Who was wrong? Who's the asshole here?
Oh, definitely the mother.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Okay. It's a tie between the mother and everyone, with 11% saying the snake owner because, snakes. Well, and I get that. I get that because I'm with you.
There.
He was there,
so he has to share some. Yes,
responsibility. Like it's not like he had a written permission to do anything, but he did what he could. But I don't really think he's really to blame. Listen, Juju, I agree with you. This I have to put this up. It's not related except for the fact that it's an animal. But quokkas, they always look like they're smiling no matter what they are. One of my favorite memes is a blood-covered quokka with a knife, and it still looks like it's happy. They're so adorable. You cannot make a quokka sad. They're just, you can't look at a picture of them and not grin. I'm sorry. They're just freaking adorable. They are number 2 next to the otter. Absolutely. As far as one of the most joy-giving little creatures, that and little spider monkey, bush monkey, pocket monkey. You know what I'm talking about, the really, really little ones. When I grow up, I want to be a pocket monkey. Anyway, that was a good one. I think most people actually kind of agree with us on that one. That was kind of an all over the place one. You guys are good.
It was. It was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
But now we got to go back to 3, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now we're going to go back to 3. You got it. And go to, okay. So let me find where I'm at. I could use the back bar. There you go. Well, it's actually 4 we got to do because we just did, that was 3. So, oh gosh, how long is it? Oh, it's not too long. All right.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ready. Oh, wait. This is not the one. Is this the one? Number 4? Was that number 4? I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's marked asshole. They took the full. Okay. Anyway. I'm buying spring cleaning supplies at Walmart. I'm 58, average height, but pretty fit and muscular. Nothing outrageous. Just, I can look intimidating. In the back of Walmart, there are double doors that the employees use to bring large carts out to stock the shelves. It's usually near the aisles that must be stocked regularly, like cleaning supplies or groceries. I hear a girl say, "Excuse me, I need to get through." In front of the double doors are two women, mid-40s, talking with their carts blocking the employee from getting to the back. The girl says again, very nicely, I must add, "Excuse me, ladies, I need to get through." The women look at her. They know she needs to get through, but continue to stand there talking. Attitude like it's a big inconvenience for them to move out of the way. And this just pisses me off. Why do people treat workers like freaking trash? I'm about to say something, but hatch a better plan. One of the ladies' carts has her purse in it, so that's a no-go. I make eye contact with the girl and smile. I can see she is fighting her irritation. As I casually walk past the woman, I snag the other woman's cart full of groceries and walk away. They didn't notice for a second, then they start to pursue me. Now, this may be where I might be an asshole. I could have just left the cart and went about my day, but obviously that's not what I did. As quickly moved down the aisles, I put some of her groceries back on the shelves. I try to get the stuff close, but I don't have time to be perfect. The lady tries to pull the cart from me, claiming that it's her stuff. I say it's not your stuff until you pay for it, and continue on my way. I didn't get much put back on the shelves because she kept pulling on the cart, and I take a bag of frozen chicken breasts and throw them back into the freezer case. Almost make it to the front of the store, and the three of us are starting to make a scene, so I abandon the cart, but take several items with me. I think she's going to make chocolate chip cookies. They don't follow me, and I make a clean getaway. When I get back to my shopping, I notice the other woman's cart. Her purses is not in it now, so off I go. I roll into the camping section, pull out the old cold items there, where only a few, and I needed milk and butter anyway, so bonus. Just this guy. I told a friend about what happened later.
This guy.
I do. I told a friend about what happened later, and she asked me why I was such an asshole about it and wondered why I didn't stop after I had solved the problem. She told me it's just like a man. Yes, she said it like that. To think that he was the right to be judge, jury, and executioner. I don't think I'm a misogynistic pig, but then again, I am a guy who knows. I did go back to the camping area later to put the rest of the stuff away, but it was gone when I got there. I feel bad that an employee might have had to restock the stuff. My bad. I never did see that girl again, and I hope she had a chuckle about it. So did I take it too far? Am I the asshole?
I want to buy this guy a beer.
I say, damn right you're the asshole. Hero, quality asshole. Yes. That's my kind of asshole. Yes. And he felt bad because he was putting stuff in the wrong place. Like, talk about like that was cool. But yeah. And can you imagine they were fighting over the cart? Give me my cart. Give me my. He's just so big. He's just pushing the cart around, and the women are running after him as he's putting the stuff on the shelves. He's walking away. my favorite part is, well, I needed milk and eggs anyway, so bonus.
Yes, and I can see myself doing this.
Yeah,
I can.
Yeah. Basically, he's right. It's not your cart until you pay for it.
Correct.
Have you ever had anybody like walk by and take something out of your cart? I have.
Oh, yeah.
I literally had it's usually someone older than me who feels a little entitled to not have to look for stuff and go by my cart and say, I was looking for that, and reach in and take it. Walked away. And I'm like, I just stood there with my mouth open, like, okay. Well,
okay.
I better go back to
know
that.
where I got it. I'll go back and get another one.
I know, but I was just like, wow. But I was stunned. Like, I didn't do anything about it, but I was stunned.
I did have that happen. You remember back in 19, the big toilet paper scare?
Oh, yeah. During the pandemic?
I had the toilet paper taken right out of my cart.
You could get knifed, gunned on the shore for taking toilet paper. I'm serious. During the pandemic, that was horrible. People were fighting over everything. And I think a lot of people's worst behavior was out there for everybody to see.
I don't know how many people I told, I've got old t-shirts in a washing machine. I'm not worried.
John says, "Oh, if that, I would have went after them and took multiple things out of their car. Yes, I should have took their whole damn car, John. If I should have, but I was just sat there. I was just like stunned. I was like, well, okay then. Like I just was like so shocking to me. I just did, I don't know. And AT says that's not the asshole. That was a good choice of action. That's true.
Yep.
Yep, hero quality asshole right there. That guy isn't an asshole. He was a hero to that retail worker. He gave the asshole woman blocking her way a taste of asshole behavior back. Yes, he did. And he was even apologetic that he left groceries in the camping section. I have to, and he even went back to take care of it, but it was already done. Yep. Yep, Virillion, modern problems require modern solutions. I do love it. I do.
This is a good one.
This is okay. I got to do a poll on this one. So tell me, Fish, how's it going for you up here?
Oh, this is a blast. I'm having fun.
I'm good. I'm glad. I want to be fair to you. I'm gonna have you back again because like I got a little riled up before this one, and I want to give you a proper show, proper show without having to be exposed to my shit content. Okay, like I want to give you a proper non-shit show. Like, not that I think this show was shit. I actually am having a good time, but just because of how I rolled in here with a shitty attitude, actually.
Hey, we changed that real quick, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I actually didn't have a shitty attitude. I'm in very good humor, but I realized my voltage is a little high right now. But yeah, I don't even know how to word this one.
Take my pants off for you.
True. I thought they were already off. Like, who shows up to my show with pants? Seriously,
who shows up and came in?
Yeah, like nobody shows up.
Okay, hang on here.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, pants off.
Okay. Cart stealing man. What would we call those two women? Let me see. Cart stealing man. Lazy.
Cart stealer.
The lazy standabouts.
Gossipers.
I'm going to call them standabouts. Like, they wouldn't move. They
standabouts. That works too.
Okay. Let's see. Or
the social club.
Okay, there's only 3 for this one. So who's the asshole on this one, people? Cart stealing man, the lazy standabouts, or both? Because like, definitely this was hysterical. You got it, 82. That is a very not so much an American word, but in every other country that would apply.
No,
I think it applies here too. But yeah.
82, do you realize that is actually an acronym?
For what? Tell us.
Can't understand normal thinking.
Oh, well then that applies totally.
I learned that one long ago.
Hi, Teresa. She just woke up from a nap.
Hello, Teresa.
They deserved it for what happened. I was crying. Exactly. I would love to see that. As a matter of fact, I would be so enthralled about this happening. I would follow it. And it would be a whole bunch of us. And it would be just like one of those clips you see on TV series, the funny TV series, where everybody's following behind to watch what happens as the two of them go at it, like throughout the store.
All the phones
and a whole chain.
Yeah,
a whole chain of people like just following and looking behind at the aisles and stuff like that. I'd be one of those. Yeah, I'd be following it. How many of you would follow this action throughout the store? I mean, especially if it was Walmart, right? It's Walmart. Come on. Like, yeah.
Well, I'd join in.
I'll tell you what, it would definitely be dinner time conversation. It would be the story I'd tell at dinner that night.
And if it got me kicked out, hey, I've been kicked out of better places for less.
I would. It would be just like, I'd be like, yes, I'd be thumbs up in that guy, I'd be like, you know, this is so cool. This is so cool. And it just, you know what really turned me, like, to know that this is a stand-up person who was really thinking about the worker, right? And just like, people are assholes to people for no reason at all, and I'm just tired of you, right? And he wants to make a difference. And then he felt bad because he didn't put the groceries away, and he knew it was her job, and he went back to do it. And that really won me over. That he actually took accountability to what he may have done wrong in the situation to make it worse for her when he was trying to make it better. Because he really did. He really did try. Hopefully she got a good chuckle out of it. I'll bet you she's the one that raced to camping to put those groceries away so that management didn't say anything. I'll bet you she was thrilled about it too. I'll bet you she didn't even look at it as an inconvenience. I bet you she laughed the whole time and felt, you know what? I hope she felt seen and heard. Like somebody just stuck up for her and saw what the situation was. And that means everything. That means everything. I'm really, really happy that he did that. So for me, he's definitely not the asshole. The standabouts are definitely total assholes.
Oh, yeah. God, they are.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Of course, I can also see walking up with the cattle prod and
Juju, if this guy has a cat, you're in. Like, definitely put him on the list. This Walmart guy. This Walmart cart stealing man. Like, definitely. Your kind of guy. Like, definitely. Sense of humor, fighting for right, big enough, and he's big too. Like, they couldn't take those carts back. He's intimidating. Like, big.
I probably would have grabbed both carts.
Yeah. It would be like Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, "Don't touch my cart." Like, don't touch it. Like, nobody's gonna touch it, right? Yeah. Yep. That's what I was looking for. He's my nature guy. Exactly.
There you go.
Now we just need to put a Walmart cart next to the other picture of him running through the fields with a Walmart cart. Yes, but he definitely has the right attitude, Juju. I'm all for it. We have to find this man. Yeah. Yes, and he likes the good kind, chocolate chip fresh from the oven. He knows what's good, Juju. He knows like simple things. Yep. He was like, yeah, looks like she was going to make cookies. He even knows what the ingredients are in those cookies. This is a well-versed man. He's a keeper. Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah. I'm kind of rooting for him and the store worker, though. I wonder if this is the start of a romance. Could you imagine if that's how you met? And for the rest of your life, you tell your children and your grandchildren that story, and everybody who asks, so epic! Like, they're romantic. Like, come on, are there any other romantics out there that think that would be like the most wonderful thing in the world?
That would be a good story.
They met with warm chocolate chip cookies and the fight for what's right in a Walmart cart story. Come on, like, this would be so good. Oh God, yes.
Whole lot better than we met on Tinder for a quick hookup, and well, it just worked.
Yep, it sure did. But I do hope that you enjoyed yourself. I do.
I'm enjoying.
You're enjoying? Right.
I don't know.
We got 13 minutes. You think you want to do one more quick one? And since you've been so good, I'm gonna let you choose from the chat which word they decide to search next. So everybody, give us an idea of what to search. We did Walmart, we did aquarium, we did 2 from the Walmart. Let's do one more. And thank you all. The chat has been wonderful tonight. Weed. I'm sorry. I've been missing so many goo, nippet, weed, goo. Okay. Weed, goo. Oh, 2 for weed. Okay. Wrecker. Juju. Okay. Christola. Toe fungus. God. I hate thinking about toe fungus. Oh, God. But I'm leaving it up to Fish Nerd. I'm going to let him pick. And you don't have to go with the majority. You could pick whatever word strikes your fancy. Oh my
Another
God.
toe fungus. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Sea monkey.
Oh gosh. Yes. Oh, Sheil said, my parents married twice because they married over the phone as my dad was studying in Chile. Oh, that's so romantic, though. I love that. Wait, you can get married over the phone?
Actually,
What?
yes, you can.
I know you can on a boat, like out to sea.
Nope.
The captain can marry anybody from anywhere without a license in the middle of the ocean. This I know.
Yes.
But on the
Even
phone?
in the middle of a lake.
On the phone?
Yes.
Wow.
I think there was a
I think
a
that this
Happy
is
Days
very
episode
romantic.
where Richie got married over the phone.
But I need to make a public statement because I am gushing over this. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. Stop shitting your pants. I don't want to get married. Okay. I don't want to get married. You can still answer your phones, people. I'm not that ecstatic about it. I just am fascinated that it's possible.
Yes,
but I don't want to
possible.
get married. Yeah. You know how everybody turns everything into anything. I'm just stopping like the DMs. It's a shame. It's a shame.
So I couldn't convince you to marry me?
I never want to get married again,
Okay.
actually. Because I believe, and it's not that I don't believe in love. I totally believe in love. I'm over my head in belief in love, especially right now. I totally believe in partnership. I totally believe in commitment. I just don't believe you need a law or a piece of paper to do it anymore. I think once people have that, they stop trying. Once people let other things decide for them what it is, then all of it starts to fall apart.
I've seen it. I've seen it both ways.
See, I told you they were going to say it. Juju says, I'm not picking up next time Claire calls. I think stop shitting your pants, people. It's okay. I don't want to get married. I promise you. You can answer my calls. I do not want to get married. I don't. And it's not that I don't love. I don't want commitment or love. It's just that I do believe people stop trying once a legal piece of paper ties you to somebody, like they can't get away. So, okay, who cares? You know what I mean? I think we do our best every day when we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. No. Simple. And I learned that the hard way after being married twice. So there you go. Been there, done that. Nope.
Well,
I learned.
I keep saying, Sean and I, we do have a prenup. It's very simple and it sounds like a joke, but it isn't. After going through the first divorce, my prenup says divorced by Smith & Wesson only.
Oh, man.
And it's just the way I approach this one.
That is, you know what? And I feel for you. I hear that. I hear how life changes you to be that way. I do. Juju, this is so true. People make marriage the goal and not the relationship. Bingo. Okay. Listen. Yup. Captain Crunch. Did Mousy leave to have cereal again? I don't know.
See her there.
Oh, it's probably something from last night's stream. We were talking about cereal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I said my second marriage didn't work. I wouldn't get married a third time. And I'm locked in a closet.
Yes, she is.
Sean, I've been there. I get locked in the closet all the time. You know, I do. I hear you. I hear you, Sean. I hear you. God,
And
I
she
love
let
her.
me out. Oh.
And she let you out. She let you out. Sean, you got to come do one of these with me too, boo. Like, yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yes, Sean. I like Sean. Sean's a staunch supporter.
I love her.
Always makes me smile, and I'm happy to have her around. We're leaving, so you can go to the store there, Liz. I'm sorry, but I'm so glad you were here today. I just remembered I was going to the grocery store, and I got hooked in here. Too late now. Well, you know what, Liz? That's what my shit content will do to you. It will actually steal your time. It's like a time zone. It's like a time warp here, like Doctor Who's telephone booth. You know. You got pretzels, Mousy? Ooh, what kind of pretzels? Are they soft pretzels or hard pretzels? I'm a fan of sourdough hard or really good soft bagel-y type hot salty pretzels. Chewy.
Now that you bring it up, now we got to make another batch.
We got to make some. Time. Nerd makes great pretzels. I believe it, Sean. And I love a man who makes baked goods. I do. I know a man who can make bagels from scratch. It's in the
Yep,
it's in the
mine are from
plus column.
scratch.
It's in the pro column over there with a big star next to it. You know. Yeah.
I love bacon from
Let's
scratch.
do the time warp R. All right. So what do you want to search? We're wasting time. We got like, what do you want to search? What word?
Should we go back to the grills? For
Okay.
Mousy?
You want to do the grills for the girls? Yes.
We'll do the
With
grills for the girls.
With an S or out or without? With the S, grill or grills? What do you think?
Without.
Okay.
Grill. Barbecue.
All right. Pulling it up. Here's what we got. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I the asshole for grilling at community grills in an apartment complex? Would I be the asshole if I didn't let my neighbor use my grill?
Done it.
Would I be the asshole if I grill out against my neighbor's vegan wishes?
Done it.
Am I the asshole for grilling on my back patio? And number
Done
5, am I the asshole for not accommodating the grill at a barbecue and making separate food for my vegan friend? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna even let's just see what they say. So let's see. Grill number 3. Okay, we got 1 vote for number 3. Come on, people. You don't have. I don't have shiz content. Wait, I love you, Cristola. You don't have shiz content, Bear, just because it's what you want to do as opposed to drama. I love that. I'm actually repeating that comment over and over again because I actually thought it was hysterical that somebody said it, and I'm rubbing it in. I'm actually terrorizing them with it. I'll take care of it, Cristola. Don't worry. They're not going to get away with that bullshit. I agree with you. I do whatever I want. I do. And I hate the drama. I really do.
I'm liking number 4 there.
You are liking number 4? Is it?
I'm liking number 4. That one has potential.
It does have quite a few votes. And Cristola, thank you. You've been a supporter, and you have often cheered me up when things have been very depressing. And I appreciate you, girl. Don't think I don't see it. You can be a bright light. So thank you. My ex-husband sleeps on his mom's couch. Ouch. All right. Let's see. How many we got? We got more, I think, for number 4 or number 5. We got 2 5s. We've got 2 4s. We've got 2 3s and a 2. What's going on here? All right. Keep voting. If you're going to call what you're going to this barbecue, you must have a grill. Exactly. You've got to be. I agree with you, Wrecker. I don't know what they call, like, grilling. Yeah. You have to have a grill. Yeah. Exactly. I agree with you, Grace. It was a joke, Mrs. All right, guys. I don't want you to all go try to find out who said this because they said it. It was an actual joke, and I'm running with the joke. Nobody's attacking me. I don't want to give you false pretense. Or actually, it would be kind of fun if I did. Let's just say don't put any strawberries in the chat for a while. Let the otters have anybody who shows in unprotected by strawberries. Let's just put it that way. That's all I'm going to say. You could drop your otters without strawberries for a while until we clear things up. Anyway, it's funny. I don't take it seriously. I don't want you to either. I'm just running with a joke and inciting riot and chaos, but not drama. I don't want drama. Hey, Purple. Yeah.
Hey, Purple.
Yeah. I know. Gasp. Yeah. There you go, Wrecker. All those otters. Let the otters loose. Let them feed on the strawberries where they may. Yes, it's a call for Otter Van Bismarck. And you know what? Oh, by the way, AT2, I'm really glad you're here because next week is Mayhem. Everybody who's involved with Mayhem or wants to be involved with Mayhem, please get in my DMs and tell me what day is good for you out of the weekend, Friday or Saturday, and a time that you might be available. I would like to have some fun. And the title's going to be Moist Strawberry Festival. Mousie's going to be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, fish is going to be there. Yeah, so let's try to figure out as many otters as YouTube would let you. Thank you, Wrecker, for having my back. You are such a good supporter. I have no doubt, man. Like, believe me, definitely. He's been helping me deal with the shit content. It was hysterical. It's actually pretty funny. Don't you agree, Wrecker? I think it's actually, yes, vestibule, John. But I actually made an offer to Wrecker. If he finds the time to do the show, we'll change it to fistable just for him.
Vistable?
Okay. Fistable, like FIST.
Oh.
So it would be moist strawberry fistable. Woot, woot. Yeah, I don't. You know what? Now that you say it like that, Mousy, is Bear ready for this? Wait, is Bear actually ready for whoop whoop? Mousy and Fish Nerd? It's going to be fun if my internet. Am I actually ready? Do I have to? I need to do some calisthenics. Yep. You know. Hey, student. So nice to see you. Are we talking about Badudges of us? But I don't even know. Can you say this? Wait, Fister, what is that? Bituus vegetables. I don't know. I don't think I'm saying it since I can't pronounce it. I don't know if that's what we're talking about.
I'm almost guessing that it's a typo of sorts, and
I have no idea. I think it means something. It always means something. Rocket Couch is always throwing out these decipherable little clues that I've got to figure out. I'm going to have to. There are websites if he wants to watch things that are festival. I know, John.
The first 5 letters are silent.
Oh yeah, the first 5 letters. Oh yeah, vegetables. Okay, vegetables. Yes, it's kind of like that. Okay, grills are off. You guys didn't pick. All right, we're gonna do. Oh gosh, we went our half hour. All right, let's do what number? Pick a number. Just go ahead. Just say 3 or 4 or 5. What? Just off the top of your head. Say it.
4.
4. 4 it is.
4.
Okay, here we go. Another throwaway. Here we go.
Okay.
Throwaway because people I know in real life may know my main username. Oh, really? And what are you writing that you don't want anybody to know about? I'm 46. I live in a suburban neighborhood with my 3 kids, all in their mid to late teens. I've lived here since I was a kid. 16 was in utero. First with my ex, and now alone with my kids, who are in and out of our custody arrangement. When I divorced my ex, my neighbors, 60s and 80s, sided with him and even testified on the stand that I was an unfit mother. It was a very contentious divorce. All that aside, several years ago, the female neighbor came to me and personally apologized for all that had occurred in regards to the custody battle and told me that I had raised my kids really well, and we started talking more, exchanged phone numbers, and started being at the very least neighborly, working our way towards friendly. About a year and a half ago, the male neighbor died, so female neighbor, let's call her Mary, started reaching out even more for help around the house, and we have become friendly. Now to the issue. I have a charcoal grill on my back patio, which is reasonably close to Mary's house. We live in a region that has pretty mild climate. Comparatively, especially in the summer, most people don't have AC in their homes, so windows are open a lot. Despite us now being friends, Mary has always taken issue with me grilling on the patio. For reference, I have a front patio and a back patio. The back patio is directly off to the kitchen, so I grill there so I don't have to walk through the whole house every time I need to grab something when I'm grilling. Before we were friends, Mary would get pretty hostile when I would grill and would shout at me through one of her open windows. The patio is on the same side of the house as her living room and her study. Now that we are friends, she doesn't get hostile, but she has mentioned that it would be nice if I grilled somewhere else, and she is very empathetic about shutting her windows in a way I can hear, so she's slamming them when I grill. I desperately want to continue to build our friendship and to be a good neighbor, but I feel her reaction to this is a bit excessive, and I honestly don't know what to do. There aren't a lot of other places in my yard I could grill, except the aforementioned front patio, which is not convenient to the kitchen. However, if it is determined that I am an asshole, I will consider those other solutions so that we can maintain peace. So am I an asshole for grilling on my back patio? You know why she's an asshole?
She's not sharing? I don't know.
I'll tell you why she's an asshole, because she's taking on she's acting like she can control the responses of another person. The woman is slamming her windows. Let her slam her windows. You know, everybody grills in your neighborhood. Not everybody likes. I got fireplaces in my neighborhood. The first cold day, like last week, the temperature dropped. Everybody lit fires. Everything smelled like it was on fire outside. I didn't go slamming my windows at all my neighbors or cursing or raising their fists. Did I go into my house and go, God damn it, it smells like everything's on fire outside? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But do I blame them? No, because they're just doing their thing. And she's just grilling. I mean, some people don't like the smell of grilling or the smell of certain things cooking. I mean,
and they are wrong.
You know. But you just shut your windows, you move on. That's what happens when you live in a neighborhood like close to people. You don't try to control other people's behaviors. You just work yourself around. You can't
control the wind.
Exactly.
Unless you're sitting there with a big fan blowing it right into their windows.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's an asshole for even thinking that she's responsible for this woman's response. And the other one's an asshole for even thinking that, like, she's so damn entitled. The whole world revolves around her. Like, don't do anything that she don't like.
Here's the simple solution. I'm going to grill. Give her a call. Knock on her door. Hey, I am going to be firing up the grill. You might want to close the windows.
Yes, I do, Purple. And if I want to get rid of the smoky smell, I would just close the windows and go inside. It's fine.
Yes.
You know, but I will leave it open, and I will go inside and say, damn, it smells out there. But that doesn't mean I'm going to go to my neighbor and go, could you not light a fire when it's cold? I mean, I know you like it and it's romantic and all this, but it smells and it bothers me and I don't care. Like, no, I don't do that. It's like, you don't. I don't put my needs above like the whole damn neighborhood. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. You know, and besides, I don't want anybody saying it to me when I want to run a fire and be all romantic and stuff. Like, you know, it's like, you know, trying to tell somebody to wear clothes in their own house. Like, what? No, don't do it, people. Yeah. But who do you think is the asshole here? We're gonna do one more poll.
The neighbor.
Oh. I have to end the poll before all right, the last poll. Wait, the last poll, and I'm pretty sure we knew what it said. That's why I didn't end it. 63% said that. Wait a minute. I need to know who said that the card stealing man was an asshole. Well, he is an asshole, but he's a glorious asshole. He's the best kind of asshole. I guess you're right.
He wears his underwear as outerwear. He's a superhero.
63% said the lazy standabouts. 31% said both because he's an asshole to terrorize them, I guess. I do kind of get it. He was being an asshole, but it was a good asshole. He was an asshole, but it was justified. Yeah, that was a very good poll. I kind of agree with that. I like that you guys are honest and sticking up for yourselves too. Okay, so what do you think? You think I'm pretty sure I know what you think, but go ahead. Tell everybody. I'm saying it's the neighbor. I'm saying it's the neighbor. But once again, you know, the griller is 10% at fault for being there. So it is shared. But yeah. Give her a heads up. I mean, she wants to just be friends with her and everything too. And over a grill, they're going to be like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm going to be running naked through my backyard. You may not want to look. Give them a heads up. Don't you love that? You got a 6-foot privacy fence, right? And they're complaining because like they climbed over to look to see what you were doing and you were naked and they were shocked. Yeah. Surprise. Yep. And I'm like, wait a minute. You climbed up to see what we were doing and we were naked and you're appalled that you saw it, but you actually went out of your way to violate the privacy fence that I put up to keep you from doing shit like this. And now you're upset. that I was doing it, like whatever I was doing back there. Like, come on, really, seriously? Okay.
Well, it's like vacuuming the living room at 3 o'clock in the morning, naked with the curtains open. I mean, sorry, if you're going to peek in my windows, you're going to see me naked, and that's your punishment.
Listen, I have a huge, huge picture window in my living room. And that's where my couch is. I have this big 9-foot couch, right? There's this big picture window in front of it. And it goes right through the front yard, right to the main road. I live on a little cup hook, but right after the cup hook is the main road into town. That's like 60 miles an hour. Okay, 55 miles an hour, whatever. Lots of traffic out there. Okay, but I know someone related to me that refused to understand that when you walk through the living room without your clothes on, everybody can see everything. Okay. Until people would stop on the sidewalk and clap. But actually, I blame the real estate agent because when we went to buy this house years ago, okay, they both stood, the real estate agent in this partner of mine, and stood there in front of that window and said, "This is going to be great for air bathing in the nude." And they were just laughing about it. And I'm like, no, like, I don't, like, no, like, what am I going to put on this window? And the only thing I could get is I got like those old fashioned, like runners that go all the way across. And it's not like the slats, but it's like real curtains. So there's shears and curtains. And it's like multiple bunches of strings, that you got to pull and you got to put on the thing, It's a real pain in the butt. And I hate blocking it off because it brings so much light into the room, but damn. But anyway, yeah. Well, anyway, people just don't walk in front of my house much anymore. I could tell you that. The house has a bit of a reputation.
I don't get many people peeking in my windows.
Yeah. Not that stuff goes on anymore, but like still, it built up a reputation over the first few years we lived here. Not many people, especially with small children, go like they walk on the other side of the street. Or they'll go around the other way. It's like, but some people just, nudists. What are you going to say? Well, so it definitely, I'm with you on the older neighbor definitely being, looks like most people are too. I'm going to give them another minute. But so what are you going to be doing for the weekday, Fish Nerd? Like what's happening in aquarium land right now?
Actually, a lot of reorganizing, taking down old tanks, and resetting down there. As far as fish goes, ran into a bit about a depression and let a few tanks go a little too far, and now I got to recover. Other than that, it's working Monday through Friday and come home and work.
Well, that does sound like busy, but it's a great hobby. It's very relaxing.
Oh, it is.
At least the end result is. I realize it's a lot of work. It's very involved. The more I listen to you and Mousy talking about it, the more involved I see that it is. But it's so peaceful
it's
to
a
see
second
the end
full-time
results.
job, yeah.
The end results are just so peaceful and so relaxing. Like I really like it. We all get the benefit of that. So, like definitely, I'll check it out. I'll wait to see if you end up putting something out there with tanks and stuff yourself.
I will eventually when I get one looking good again.
Then it's good that I did link your channels because you could all go subscribe now in advance for when he gets something out there and just to follow him around. Well, he's great. He's in a lot of our chats. Thank you so much, Fish Nerd, for joining us here today.
Of course, Juju keeps telling me now that I got that magic grill, I should be putting grilling content out there.
Well, anything that makes people happy and different, people like recipes and cooking and how to do things. Anything that makes you happy, just do. What I've done the whole time is just do what you want because you're the one that has to live with it, and just be prepared that once it's out here, people will turn it into whatever they want. And just like as long as you're good with that and you don't care, you got a good response. Like you don't care what people say about something or do about something. No, you're doing something that makes you happy, and what your intent with.
And I've told many people, and I know I told you earlier. I've been divorced. I raised a beautiful daughter. What more can you do to me? I've been through it all.
Yeah, it was just, just be yourself and enjoy it. Oh, Milky, be careful. They didn't feed the otters. I'm just warning you. The otters have not been fed, Milky. Like, be careful. Well, you got to think. I have to. You know what? Just in case they take my chat down, I have to memorialize this. Milky said, "Thank you, Fish Nerd."
Oh, well, very welcome.
Would you like me to translate that? That says, "Thank you for being part of Claire's shit content." So I have so And Milky said, "Making me happy is talking shit about people's YouTube content."
Oh no!
Well, you get bonus points, Milky. You do, because you own your asshole. Everybody, the true asshole of the night right over there, but a glorious one at that, because that is the righteous kind of asshole right there. When you own your bullshit, that I love it. And when it's all good fun and we could all make fun of ourselves and just have a good time, that's how to live, people. Just take note. Like, cat's out of the bag. Otters coming your way, Milky. I'm serious though. Be careful. They did not feed the otters today. Like, nobody did. Like, be careful. They've been throwing otters all afternoon. Like, you're at risk.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah. Milky's usually a strawberry. Like, and I always make a running joke. Everybody feed the otters with strawberries, so if Milky comes in, he doesn't get attacked. And, well, today I said the opposite. So it's like, oh my God, thank you very much there. Mousie's giving me a contribution with a super sticker that says 100.
Yay!
Thank you. This was a great show. I had a great time. Do come back, Fish Nerd. You're welcome.
Anytime.
I'm glad to have you over there in the Discord, and that gives me a good reason to talk about the Discord. If you want to have, could you tell them that it's not really a bad place? Like, Discord gets a bad rap. It's actually a nice place. It is.
I have nothing to complain about it with it, other than I'm technologically challenged in some areas, but I can even handle it.
Isn't it a good place to learn? I've tried to structure, and there's plenty of people in there to help you. There's kind people. It's all about I can't say this enough. When I had my idea for Discord, I built it on collaboration and creativity. I wanted people to just share what they knew and help others be able to do what make them happy. And that's what I try to do there. And now I'm trying to add a little more entertainment. And it does support my channel. There are lots. If you're into true crime, there's a heck of a lot of stuff in there that never even makes it to the streams. Okay. And now we're doing conversations about the cases, and we're talking. There's going to be some cases that only get talked about in the Discord because I just don't have that much time to do every single case, out there. But it's a lot of fun. We have game nights. We're doing movies. We have Owo in Pokemon. And we're starting a new room, Harass the Strawberry. It ought to be a lot of fun. I put Wrecker in charge of that room. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm kidding, Milky. I'm kidding. I hope you can tell when I'm just being an asshole and I'm not serious. I really do. Because I realize it might be quite terrorizing to some people if they thought I was serious.
Claire's kidding. I'm not.
Anyway, the way you join the Discord is you collaborate with me, come do a show, or you're a member of Patreon or the YouTube channel. And everybody who gets gifted memberships is also invited in. You'll get a temporary free pass to everything that a paid member gets, and you'll only lose some privileges. You will not get kicked from the Discord at the end of the 30 days. So come on, send me your IDs, come in there, join the fun, have some fun with everybody. It's going to be a good time. It is the main perk of membership, and that's why I promote it so much, because I don't do special videos and I don't put out special things. What you get is access to the creator, moi, me, if you want it, and you get to have some fun with everybody in the Discord, and there's more information and all in there. But on that, I think we should call it. What do you think, Fish Nerd?
Okay.
Let's leave them wanting more, and let's do this again. You're definitely welcome to come back anytime. I had a good time.
Thank you.
I love the Abby too. This is a cute Abby. He really isn't that a nice Avi, everybody? What do you think of the Avi there? I think it's pretty. I think it's damn cute. Grilling. Older neighbor, 50%. Both and none tied at 22. I'm surprised, but I kind of go with you there. With that, older neighbor definitely at first glance, you say, yeah, she's an asshole, but she does have a right to her opinion, didn't she?
Exactly.
Yeah. We just don't have to agree with her or do anything about it. Right?
Correct.
There you go. Correct. There we go.
I don't know how many times I've fired up the grill and I've had neighbors come over going, that smells good. You have extra?
I like the way Milky put in the chat. She's kidding, people. She's really kidding. Am I? Am I really? Can anybody ever say what a bear really means? Really? Seriously? I mean, do you really know? Do you really know?
True. True.
Do you really know? Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. I don't know.
That's my neighbor.
I don't know. I read it wrong. What does it say then? Retype it. And stop yelling. Like, why are you yelling in my chat? Don't you know if Liam was here, you would get sent to your room. No, she's not kidding, people. You're right. I did read it wrong. I thought you said she's kidding. No, I'm not kidding. There is a torture of the strawberry room. It's starting. Yeah, it's starting now. The plans are in the works. We're uniting the blueberries as we speak.
Oh no, not blueberries.
Yes. The blueberries. Oh no. What did Wrecker say? I'm just like, Wrecker. He's going after all the caps. Thank you, Wrecker, because Liam wasn't here. Liam appreciates you, Wrecker, and so do I. We don't like shouting in the chat, Milky. Did you? I hope you won't put him in timeout. Poor Milky. Oh, poor
Stand there in the corner.
Oh, no. If I can't, who am I going to play with if there's no Milky? Like, oh, yeah. Juju, you love this quiet chat? Juju, this is a quiet chat? Wow. Do you have your headphones turned all the way up? Burrito. Yes, Burrito. Milky was timed out about MC Wrecker for 300 seconds. Oh, God. All right, on that, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will do this again.
We will definitely. Thank you so much, Fish Nerd.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone in chat.
And it was great. And your mic sounded great. All of that. Like, you sound good. Like, you should panel more. It worked.
I should.
Yep.
I should. Now that I got it down. I was having problems earlier.
Oh, well, it sounds good now. It really does. Listen, Jared. I see that comment there. Okay, I have to address this. Really? You don't know who to play with? Well, damn. Yes, I do. But Jared, been around, sweet. See you next week for Mayhem. Tell me when. Come on. Yeah. Wrecker, what's the matter? I mean, Mrs. Cassandra, what's the matter? She said, Wrecker, please don't. Oh, you can't even do all caps. No, you can't. No, nobody can. You know the rules. It's yelling. We don't yell here. We all can have our opinions. And Liam helped me set that precedent. And now it's like a running joke. I wouldn't do it. It's the one thing I let my mods play with you about in the chat. Clearly, the Ron Burgundy mockery went over some people's heads. Clearly, it did, Aaron. I'm so sorry, dude. But it was rough. It was rough. But I do thank you for being here. Oh, come on, 82. Are you actually trying to get them to send you to your room before we leave? Because, like, don't. Mrs. Cassandra.
Hey, I've seen the paddles she uses when she puts you over her knee.
Wrecker got him too. Okay, 82. I'll see you next week. Wrecker, stop. Like, we're allowed the moaning, just not the caps. Like, we're all for the moaning. We're all for the moaning. Don't yell at all caps. Exactly. Do it like Purple. Break it up so you can get away with it. Be clever. Be clever. Mrs. Cassandra, you got to actually get on board with this. You're going to have to start putting people in timeout who use caps. Oh my God. You know, next time I do a show, what's going to happen, right, Fish Nerd? You know exactly, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You can see it.
Everyone's going to hit the caps lock and it'll be a free for all. And
no one's going to come in without doing caps locked for the whole time. Yep.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's all because of me. It's my fault.
Is it?
Well, hey, San Andreas is my fault.
Scott, how does San Andreas be? How could that possibly be? No. Okay.
I get blamed for everything. So
oh gosh.
I might as well be my fault.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna leave before this one gets put in timeout. I'm going, okay, okay, here we go. We're gonna put the outro on. Thank you so much, Fish Nerd. Everybody check out his channel down below. Get those subscriptions in so that when he starts his grilling content that Juju and I are all behind and gonna keep at him until he does something really nice like that. Or even some fish content, because it's been kind of cool. Whatever makes you happy, Fish Nerd. Don't let us push you around. Don't let us push you around too much.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much. And please, hopefully we'll see you again. Everybody, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah. We will be back tomorrow with more shit content from Bear and B. Although I don't really think it's shit content. You can't tell me what to do. I'm leaving before my mind's okay. I didn't even get to put that one up, record. No, that was Aaron. Oh gosh, man, they're on you. Boy, the mods are having fun. Hey, wait. It's technically isn't all cat. It's not Aaron, but it's really not enough. So, come on, Aaron. Now, all right. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you again, Fish Nerd. This was a blast. Yep. All right, everybody. Shake those AITA butts out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow for Bear and B. Talk about everything and nothing and anything, and you're definitely going to want to know what it's about. Bye.
Definitely. All right. Bye.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep, only scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they grab the chains, you can say no, free me.